One of the most challenging aspects of my job as a professional is to try to find horses suited for non-professional riders. So there's a bit of a checklist that I go through, and there's more exceptions than there are rules. So really it's about, number one, communicating with that customer, communicating with that person that's looking for the horse, and find out what the goals are. What are the realistic expectations that I may or may not be able to provide, as well as them carrying out their part of it from a physical or financial or time frame standpoint. So once all of those things are discussed, now we can pursue finding the right horse to fit those needs. A lot of times it comes down to what's more important, competing, winning in the show pen, competing at a high level, or is this about the journey? Is this about training and enjoying that process? So somewhere in the middle, we've got to find that commonality. And sometimes you don't know. You don't know what that end goal might be, and that's part of the fun of the horse business. So if we have a common goal, we have a common theme that we're looking for a specific animal, at that point, we're going to try to utilize all the resources that we have to make that fit as appropriate as possible. The checklist is fairly simple for me. Number one, the horse has to fit the financial comfort level of the buyer. Number two, it has to be an appropriately trained animal so that the horse and the rider's abilities are somewhat matched up. Then it can become a little more specific as far as age, sex, color, and what the goals of the end result might be. When shopping for a horse, it's really important that you find someone that you trust to advise, especially if you have little experience with the process. It's really easy to get wrapped up and see the pretty horses on the internet that sound good on paper, but may not actually be what they've been advertised as. So that's where you need to take advice and counsel from someone that you trust that knows the business. There's lots of resources out there with the breed organizations as well as the event-specific organizations to find professionals that can help with that process.